Yep, we're back. This is another episode in the Tavern Chat Cast. So, Joe the lawyer sent me a link earlier today. Well, not too much earlier, maybe an hour or so ago, to a press release that says TSR Games is back, and it's from Wonderfilled Incorporated. So that got me going. Who the hell is Wonderfilled? And is TSR Games back? Now, TSR Games, or TSR, the trademark, has been apparently secured by the mail order Dungeon Hobby Shop Museum, Justin Lanas and Ernie Gygax. Because the new TSR allowed TSR to lapse. So now the trademark apparently is in the hands of yet a newer TSR. But this press release, which is not, by the way, by the Dungeon Hobby Shop, and I looked on the Dungeon Hobby Shop Facebook page, didn't see this. So I don't believe that as it is parsed and as it is written, it is something that exactly would have been approved by the powers that be at the newest TSR. TSR Games is back. The studio behind the original Dungeons and Dragons has returned to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, under the guidance of Gary Gygax Jr. and the help of Wonderfilled Incorporated. Now, before I even go any further than that, this is not the studio that created the original Dungeons and Dragons. It isn't. This is, it's not even a successor. It is a new incarnation. It's a homage. I will grant you that. But it is not the original TSR somehow having life bred back into it, being removed from the womb of Wizards of the Coast. TSR, as we knew it, as we were when we were kids or younger, is part of Wizards of the Coast, even if the trademark has lapsed. The IP is owned by Wizards of the Coast. So this is not the studio coming back. This is a homage. This is kind of like Swords and Wizardry doing a new wood grain box as a homage to the original wood grain boxes. And I appreciate that they did. Right? Frogger did a great job with that. And I would assume that Ernie will do a great job with this new version, a new incarnation of TSR Games. But let's be honest, it is just, just a name. It isn't the old studio. Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, June 15th, 2021. Tactical Study Rules, TSR, was founded in 1973 by E. Gary Gygax and Don Kay. Originally formed in 2020, TSR Games is officially back and under the leadership of E. Gary Gygax Jr. No, it's not back. There is a new TSR, but it's not the old TSR coming back. I am thrilled to be part of this next generation of gaming and hope that you all find it cut the same cloth as all my old TSR experiences as we forge a new TSR Games. Said Gygax, new TSR Games. See, Ernie knew what he was saying. Wonderfilled, you're full of shit. Thanks to the vision of our CEO, Justin Lanassa, and the help of Wonderfilled, we're bringing TSR back home to Lake Geneva. It really means so much to me. I'll give you a pass on that. You're certainly bringing the TSR trademark back home. Now we're going to go back to touting the lineage that is not actually attached to this. TSR was behind the original Dungeons and Dragons, first released in 1974. Now a worldwide phenomenon owned by Hasbro on its fifth and most popular edition yet. The team, so this is a horribly written piece of shit. The team includes Justin Lanasa, CEO, Ernest G. Gygax Jr., EVP, Jeff R. Leeson, COO, and Stephen E. Deinhardt. Now, Stephen E. Deinhardt is Wonderfilled as the CCO, because we've got so many C's. Lanasa is a visionary and entrepreneur that is set out to reunite brands like TSR with the original talent behind them. It's with great pride that we've managed to secure the TSR brand, born here originally in 1973 and brought back to the people who created this new form of game that changed the world, said Lanasa. And actually, I'm going to give Justin credit. He said nothing wrong there. That is all true. They secured the brand. They did not. That's not the same as bringing back the studio. It isn't that. In addition to the classic lines of products at TSR Museum and Dungeon Hobby Shop, TSR Games is working to bring a new generation of role-playing games and more to players worldwide. Now more than ever, the world needs TSR, said game developer Jeff R. Leeson. We're happy to be bringing it back for experienced and new players alike. Okay, this is more like a reincarnation. It's like my character died. I was a paladin, but I've been brought back as a centaur. So fuck. But I'm still Striker. It just, again, the individual that wrote this press release was it's like a fluffer in a porn video. No substance. So, what did Wonderfilled do? Well, they launched Giant Lands, a crowdfunding campaign, and they bragged that this was launched at the end of 2019. The campaign is already over 3,000% funded and ends on Friday the 13th. Great time to end it, by the way. Friday the 13th. It was going to be a free. Pledges include costume or cosplay items in a 3-volume box set. All right. So, what else do we know about Giant Lands? Giant Lands is now a TSR game as of May 27th. Okay. And, it's going to be an eventual theme park. That scares me. I'm going to have to do some real deep dive into that one. But, yes, this 3,000% funding, the goal was $100 All right. My niece at 10 can run a Kickstarter and I'm sure fund at $100. And if she was just kickstarting, I don't know, fidget spinners that she secured. So getting $8,001 pledged of a $100 goal, that's a bullshit 3,000. So Stephen E. Deinhardt IV, I do believe that you are someone that likes to stretch the truth or present things in the most memorable fashion. So yes, folks, the new TSR, which we knew for such things as Gygax Magazine and the new Top Secret, which they actually secured the TM for, but they didn't get the IP for it, which was a new system. They apparently, and I haven't heard from them directly, but I'm going to say this looks like pretty likely that, said and done, they've lost the TSR trademark. Don't take this the wrong way, but it sounds like some pure stupidity. And Justin Lanasa and the Dungeon Hobby Shop have secured it. Even Justin says that, yes, this is a new publisher in the flavor of, and it's a homage to the original. That's great. But it is not returning the original. And that is just, I know. It's a press release. I know. I can't even get my hand here for the whack off. I know. But again, Ernie and Justin We're careful how they phrased it. But Wonderfilled, they certainly fill me with a lot of wonder, as in wondering, but not really the wonder they'd like, I guess. I don't know. All right. In any case, yeah, another 2 for a day. You don't get spoiled. Oh, shit. So in about less than 2 hours, I will be hosting. I don't know, what will it be when you guys see this? 9 p.m. Eastern, we do our weekly hangout at the 10 Cars Tavern Discord server. It's a voice chat. We talk gaming. We talk nerd shit. Sometimes we just talk funny-ass stories. So feel free to join us. And on that note, still in the midst of the world of COVID. So please use your common sense. Keep yourself, your loved ones, your family, your friends healthy and safe. Be safe, be well. God bless. Knock on wood. I will be back again tomorrow. Should be with Glenn Hallstrom. Dungeons, Dragons, and Discourse live stream, 8 p.m. Friday. All right. On that note, I'm out of here.